this?
Yes, sir.
Is this my water?
It is your water.
All right, cool. Well, I figure you don't even drink water.
I've been a little better lately.
You have.
I've been a little better lately.
I ain't gonna lie. You already know what this is, y'all. This is the Snowball Effect, and we are here chilling. This is definitely a free episode because things have just been going kind of hyper speed. I'm not gonna lie.
Fast.
Yeah, man, stuff's been moving. Crazy news going on. We got albums, shows, stuff at the station.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of stuff going on. Plus, obviously, our personal lives and everything. So it's been an interesting time, but I definitely say it's been for the better than the worst.
For sure.
Even though it's been worse times.
For sure.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm gonna get into it. Any honorable mentions.
What are we at with it?
I mean, to be honest with you, it's always a part of the deal. But
yeah, I got one.
Who?
Biden and his 39% approval rating.
That's like a donkey, but we can't use that. So axed. But I'm just saying, like that's like a jackass move.
Yeah,
though.
We're no longer divided.
I mean, not even by the slightest bit, though. But
anyway, forget all that.
I guess we did forget. My handle, you already know, is.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I am the hostess with the mostest. Almost forgot the intro, but we still coasting. Your boy. Quite frankly, yes sir. The tag will be somewhere just right here.
Yeah.
There you go. It's right there.
And I am Keith.
Alley-ooped it.
Keith.
For the motherfucking culture.
Look.
The other host with the most crown on his head.
Game.
Even though it's tilted like Biggie, though.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
Keith.
I kind of like that one, though.
Yeah.
We might have to keep. I might have to go workshop that one again, but I ain't gonna cap. I do like that the little.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, but yeah. I guess you want to go for any of the projects you got?
Yeah, 3411 is officially in motion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Indeedo.
And it's gonna be a ride. So.
I don't. My thing is one thing. If I'm gonna be a producer, if I told myself, I said I'm gonna be so indifferent. Like I'm gonna be so like the person, you know me, but when I give my opinion, it'll be as if you don't know me. Because I just wanted it to be as if because I wanted your mine or whoever I work on, just for that matter, just to feel like I'm actually giving the time,
Right.
and not just trying to just whip them up something or just get them something out just because to be quick, but
right.
They're actually going through the whole creative process. So it's actually dope to see that again. Besides just myself or anybody else, it's dope.
Yeah, because I've been sitting around not recording a damn thing lately.
Man.
Yeah.
Even though it's crazy as it is, I can't, because it's just I have it all around me. Like it's in the crib, it's in the stew, like in the shed or whatever. So it's like I've constantly
And I be over there. I just be. And he be looking at me like, you got anything? And I'm over here no.
I'm over here just plotting, working, just. What you working on? Oh, click spacebar. Oh, snap. Okay, shit. I ain't know. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Everybody's workload is different, is what I also say. It's not anything. It's not about a race, obviously. It's just everybody's workload is different.
Right.
So some people just do things differently. Like just to say this bit, like he recorded his intro first, and I never recorded intro first. That's just not what I do personally. Like I'll record it like damn near sometimes where it's last or in the middle of the whole thing, because like don't get me wrong, I guess the intro is one of the biggest important parts, but like I guess I always be thinking from like the end to the beginning when I do something.
Right.
And I guess that's so ass backwards, but I can't knock my my creative methods, man. It's wild. So
yeah, and I create based off of my life experiences.
Same.
Which is sporadic as hell.
Same.
Because sometimes ain't shit going down.
I don't know.
Or no, there's always something going down. It might just be I don't have any words to put to it. That's going to sound good.
I like how you said that you make music off life experiences because that's exactly like same shit I be on, but it's just I'll do it off damn near any and everything. Like I just don't feel like anything is off limits given the fact of what you choose to do. It's like somebody who just gives their all into their guitar or their piano
Right.
or whatever. Like, you know, they're taking that aggression from outside the world. Like, okay, or you can use Michael Basquiat. He would draw paint all them crazy ass things though, right? Like crazy. They're like even then still hold like to the test of time now, just because of like how like racially charged they were and like how much they dealt on police brutality and like all these different things. And it's like he just did that just because of what he saw and what he felt. Not because of a statement, but just because of, and I think that's the part. I think that's the part a lot of people get lost into is the statement. Because you want to make a statement. That's, you know what I mean? That's like the summation of like the album or EP or whatever. Let's say whatever piece of work you're working on. But like at the same time, like you're still trying to like be able to say whatever you want to say in the way you want to say it. But at the same time, you know what I mean? Like, I guess not fumble the bag in some ways. As some people would say for in the simplest sense. Because like we would be trying to get like this whole point across, like this is that, or like and like you use Wale for instance on this point that I'm trying to make it, and he did a whole album like, and it was about nothing. It was literally.
But Wale a GOAT in the same respect.
No, I'm saying that in the sense of like he is a GOAT. Like you did a whole album off nothing.
Right.
That was the Seinfeld TV show. It was a TV show about nothing. You did an album about nothing, and then got co-signed by the man who did the show.
I wonder how Two
Like,
Pimp
that's
a
crazy.
Butterfly got created.
Same. It had to be just raw recording, just like one of them.
Going at it.
Yeah, think about it. You had like, it wasn't even like they were in the studio. They were like, they probably had it to where they had like a mic and it was like on stage and they were just recording. You know what I mean? Like, cause a lot of remember the Untitled album?
Yeah, it was
like,
crazy.
Bro, that was like
Levitate.
all
Number
raw.
7.
Yeah.
My favorite one.
Yeah, dude, the whole album, but
Untitled.
But the whole
number
album,
7.
you can't even deny was just raw energy.
Right.
Like just raw, like as if he just was in there in the moment, just click the mic on, and this is what I'm doing. Switch the beat. Ooh, all right. Like, because that shit was just. That's why I think a lot of people are worried, because they're like, like when we heard the comment, someone said Kendrick did the verse that he did was Bunk. The recent one,
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh wow, because
Yeah.
I'm just like,
I personally really fuck with it. I do.
I do too, but I do like the opinion because that just shows that like they're
Because he's a
worried.
huge Kendrick fan too. And
Well,
that's the thing.
well,
And he's just like,
is-
this
and, he,
isn't,
and
this
so
is
am I.
not
So
up
in
to
the same,
par.
but see, that's and I am too. But I guess I'm leaning more toward, not in the sense of like, oh, just anything he does is good, but like from how long he came and then what he just did right there. You trolling or not, y'all should be worried because what he gonna drop is gonna be very, very like.
Isaiah Rashad had one of the best albums of the year.
That's why he letting his wave run, letting Isaiah just have this whole. You know what I mean? Because if Kendrick come in, all of Isaiah's shit is just gonna be kind of just, and it's just all, you know, that off rip, like that's just gonna happen. But Isaiah does have a really good.
Lil
ear,
Nas
man.
X had one of the best albums of the year.
I know we said that last time, but he did though.
Don Toliver.
Hey, I still haven't got to tap in, but I heard it was
It's
good.
lit.
If it's got Travis posting it multiple
It's
times,
got two of them.
yeah. So
Utopia will be interesting.
it ain't gonna be what we.
Based off of his features and what he's decided to do.
It ain't gonna be what he think.
I don't think so either, actually. One of my favorite Travis features this year is Diamonds Dancing off the YSL album
For
with
real?
Young Thug and Gunna.
That one is kind of nice though. I do kind of like that one.
Yeah, he went off on that one.
Yeah, I do kind of like that.
Lyrically, he went off.
Yeah, I do like that one though. That was pretty.
Tesla's moving to Texas. They out of L.A. They out. Cali.
Yeah.
Gone.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Me neither, man.
I really don't know.
Tesla also had to pay a man over $1 million for a racist settlement
Yeah, I read that though.
that they tried to sweep under.
Yeah, they was trying to sweep that under the rug because they was worried about
$183 million to one man.
black man at that too.
Black man.
Same way y'all make fun of.
Drop top.
Mm-hmm.
Is it because of my people?
What was it? What was that? Speaking of shit that's racial, remember that one thing we saw the other day?
What?
It was that article or some of that man who got called black man who got called tire lips or whatever.
Oh yeah. That was rough. That was an NFL coach saying that to somebody.
I ain't never in my yeah, and that's what's crazy. I ain't never in my life heard a man a white man call a black person tire lips.
I've never heard a black.
I never heard a black man get called.
I've never heard anybody call anybody.
Bro, he was saving that one, bro. He was saving.
I've heard big lips.
I've heard all kinds of stuff, dude. I've heard watermelon, watermelon munchers. I've heard all kind of crazy shit, but I ain't never heard.
That's rough too.
Yeah, watermelon munchers is tough. I ain't gonna cap.
I don't even like watermelon.
I mean, I like watermelon, but just to be like watermelon munchers, it's just tough.
To put muncher in after anything is probably negative. Real shit.
Yeah, probably.
Real spit.
Yeah.
Cereal.
So supposedly around the world, in one of the topics, there is Lebanon got their electricity back on.
I didn't know it was off.
That after the army supplies fuel. So I guess from what happens is that Lebanon's electricity grid collapsed. And I don't know if we had something to do with it or not. But I don't know, bro. I be feeling like some of this shit just be intertangled. They'd be like side missions or side missions on side missions.
Right.
They got this main objective, but it branches off like a tree.
You don't even know what the deal is.
Nah, y'all forgot what the main objective was. What was the assignment again? Abdul Qadar Khan, known as the father of Pakistan nuclear bomb, he died at 85.
It's a long life.
Yeah, that nigga, I ain't gonna lie, he gotta go.
Yeah, he a goon.
He got to go.
I mean, that's why I kept it at, that's a long life. I don't really have anything positive to say other than, hey, at least he got 85, I guess. How we bomb everyone except the people that did it?
I ain't even gonna say that, bro.
Yeah,
That
let me
ain't
chill.
even.
Let me chill.
I mean, you can get into it, but for me,
fuck up everyone but the people that did it.
This is what we do.
They're 85.
This is what we do. We talk about the harsh stuff.
We droned somebody to death, and then we can't get him. And we know he did it.
And that's the, bro. Don't even get me started.
We know OJ did it too.
Bro, we been on OJ did it. He wrote
did he though?
But when he wrote the book, look, argue me not.
Did he though?
When he wrote the book, you knew he did it.
If OJ was in prison, Kim Kardashian would have got him out.
Listen.
By now.
Listen. Just hear me out. Ain't that nigga out now?
He been out.
Yeah,
I said if. What if?
But Kim Kardashian at this time was not even thinking about trying to be a lawyer at this time.
I'm saying if he was in prison right now, Kim Kardashian would be.
But he not though.
It's a what if.
Nah, you can't what if this because this nigga 100% did it. I can't, bruh. He wrote a book about it, bro.
And said, what if I did it? I would do it this way.
And very specifically, come on, in detail, bro. Come on, bro. That nigga.
I ain't read the book.
Look, it's either he trolling or he did it.
Troll.
Okay.
Remember that video I posted with OJ?
You wanna believe?
Do you remember that video with OJ?
I do. But
he scared that woman with a knife, like fresh after he was free. Like,
bro,
he was a troll.
All right.
He made money off the.
It's either that or the conspiracy goes that his son or whoever did it, and he was the one driving the car, and OJ took the rap from him. It's either that or that. That's one of the two. It's either he did it.
I don't know. All I know is he's probably Khloe Kardashian's daddy.
Have you ever heard of that before?
I have.
Yeah. So it's either that, or for me, it's either that or this dude did it. The trolling is the gray area for me.
He's Khloe's daddy.
No. He's 100% Khloe's daddy. That.
You said 100.
100%. That's her daddy. That's her daddy. That is her papa. Hey, I'm not. Look.
She looks like a Kardashian now. She is a good doctor.
Yeah, they had to fix that one. She was looking too much like OJ. No, I ain't disrespecting her.
Man, OJ.
I ain't disrespecting her. I ain't disrespecting her at all. I'm just saying. She was looking. Actually, fuck it.
Shout out to Odom.
Odom is awesome.
Lamar, you a real one, bro. You done been through hell.
Oh, yeah, he done been through hell and high water.
And he's still out here, man.
He's still alive.
He's still out here.
Still
relevant.
Alive. Yeah, still alive.
Man, when he show up on TV, I be like, damn.
I'm just like,
that's the American. Well, nah, that's not the American dream, but my nigga made it.
I'm glad he made it though.
Cue Drake's music. Dun, 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 dun.
I'm glad he made it though,
Me too.
man. Because like for that
He
shit
almost died.
on,
Like literally.
on everything, almost.
And he's
straight
got
out.
rings. Like this is a dude that could ball, bro. I mean, he balled. He
Mm-hmm.
helped Kobe out. He helped Shaq out.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Put him in the Hall of Fame, man. He made it. Darryl Strawberry in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Daryl Star.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He in the Hall.
Yeah, he's in the Hall of Fame.
Right, put him in, man.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt. I wouldn't mind it.
Odom. NBA, put Lamar Odom in there.
You said
Hall of Fame.
You said put Lamar Odom
Yeah.
in there.
He ain't playing no more. He not even in the
Why
Big
not?
Three.
Why not? I don't. I would love to see it.
Have you watched the Big Three?
The movie?
No. The Ice Cube's basketball league, where all the old NBA players are playing 3-on-3, and there's a 4-point shot. It's lit.
What?
Yeah, it's been going on for a few years now.
I've been living under a rock.
Oh no, it's really, really like all the people we grew up watching are playing in this league. I bet Kobe would have played after like maybe 2 years if he would have lived.
I've been under a rock. I've been straight under a rock.
Oh, the Big Three is crazy.
That is.
And it's
tough.
Ice Cube's league. He's straight David Stern in there right now. The black way. And it's growing. I don't know how big it can get though. But they got some man. Well, who was it?
Why do you say that?
I think it was Jason Kidd.
Why do
Was it Kidd?
Hold on. Why do you say that?
How big can get for 3-on-3 ball?
Yeah. You don't think it could get bigger? Why not?
Well, it's already big. That's what I'm saying. It ain't on TV and stuff. It's already big.
Oh shit.
So I'm like, I wonder like what's the next plateau?
When Sports Center, ESPN gonna just go ahead and let that be on there. Count that as a.
They do have highlights on there. They make the top 10 sometimes. Them old heads be balling. You know?
I ain't even know.
Tap into the Big Three. The WNBA finals is going on right now. Speaking of the WNBA, a few players got kicked off. They were caught on World Star, like literally throwing hands in front of a food truck. One of the WNBA teams.
Are you serious?
Yeah, straight World Star moment.
Did she win?
It was a group thing, man. I don't think any of them won. Some of them lost a job.
Oh damn.
Yeah. It was kind of a lose-lose. You on camera looking at donkey and you.
I was just wondering who caught the most hands.
A few people hit the deck, but they got up. You know what I'm saying? It was a brawl.
Oh yeah. I wonder what they.
I think it was just a team brawl. I don't know what.
I wonder what they was fighting over.
Who knows? But they were swinging.
Hey, so two part for Dave real quick. Guess I definitely honor mention for that last one though. I guess because I didn't get it, even though we're on to topics and stuff. But definitely honorable mention for him because the closer on Netflix was amazing. If you haven't seen it, go see it. Don't waste time before they. Well, I'll get
Dave Chappelle is a GOAT.
I'll get into what I was about to say, two-parter, but peep this. Yeah, and he also is the GOAT, 100%. He's right now defended by the sisters of the trans friend mentioned in the closer. So the family currently right now is double down and back on her comments of what she was saying about Dave and how all trans people need to, pretty much fucking get better. That's pretty much it. And then also the second part that Netflix is trying to pull the closer.
They want to take it off?
Supposedly. And I'm just like, what? So you guys was standing behind it and you knew what you were putting out and you put it out anyways just to pull it anyway? Like,
bro, the moment Elton John say something, bro, it's got to go. And he ain't said nothing yet, so it's probably saved.
It is safe. I think they're just tripping because of the fact of that they don't want the trans community don't want to take a L. They have to always win because they are said to be different because of the situation given with the.
That's every community though.
Exactly, but I think with the trans community, it's hyper enunciated because of the fact of them going through a transformation, which makes them different from. But
in reality, it's just every community just trying to take a win, and this is their fight, man.
And I feel like if Dave is going like this, and
Dave is the one to take it on for sure.
But he did, but he did, and he also has someone to back him, and it's also proven, and this person killed themselves may or may not have been because of these comments. But
just to play the advocate, man.
Play the advocate.
One sob story ain't going to change my.
It's not about a
you know what I'm
sob story.
saying?
I think she was just defending. She
I
defended the
understand.
situation, and
But I'm
that's,
saying if I'm like in a group and a comedian says one story, that's not going to change my prerogative about anybody or what I want done to them.
and see, and that's when I don't
And
get
that's
why.
the reality.
But see, comedians, yeah, and the comedians, they're the one people that are allowed to test the times and break boundaries and say things that's gonna be uncomfortable and things that we don't want to hear. That ultimately we probably need to hear, that we need to laugh at. You just don't want to laugh at it because you want to have a sense of entitlement because of whatever fucking reason.
Just like the shit that black people ain't laughing at the comedians say that we've went after and canceled.
There's been a lot.
It's a messed up culture in general.
But there's a lot of funny ass shit though. But there's been a lot of.
It ain't just like the trans or the LGBT.
Okay, so look,
it ain't just like it's like
Right.
Dave's story, bro. Transcends like that just group. It puts the whole culture at question in it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I've taken away from it. Like, bro, this is going to check a whole bunch of communities that go after soul people for what they say, whether it be BLM or this or that and that and this.
Yeah.
Because every single one of those, like what you just said, every single one of those fucking groups are hypersensitive the moment they get joked about.
I feel like black
That's
people
what
are
it
starting to
is.
mold to the just bullshit because we just got to deal with what we got to deal with. But I think with us rioting and doing stuff, it's just a matter of because we seen each
Human
other.
nature's just taking the course.
Yeah, but
slowly.
I feel like overall we've become the most mindful because we went from Air Force Ones to Crocs. I feel like we the best trending. I'm sorry, not saying white folks they ain't doing that.
I just mumbled the words. might get some Crocs.
I'm
We
just
be
saying.
on our feet all day at work, man.
I'm just saying. Look, and then they already done made sneakers. One of them I done seen these new pair that look like Yeezys that Crocs made. They revamped them. I'm like, oh well.
Yeah, I wonder if Kanye's gonna go after that.
No, I don't think he's gonna do Walmart like they
You
doing
think he'll
him.
let it go?
Well, it's funny. Walmart want to come at him, but Walmart got all like tees and stuff like that look like stuff you get from Old Navy. So I just feel like they just funny.
Which I have yet to find. I need to find these John.
Bruh, all I'm gonna say is Walmart, you are fucking hilarious. That's all I'm gonna say. You are funny.
Sam Walmart, you're a comedian.
Bruh, y'all
offending me.
ripping off from Yeezy, and then you want to sue Yeezy for having something that looks dope.
Why you're on E? Kanye West was photographed coming out the hotel with Kim Kardashian this morning in New York.
Oh my god, I feel like that was.
He's
Just,
like, oh my god, oh my god. Look, you see how his heart sunk. He's like, oh my god.
I'm just not trying to hear that.
That was a real reaction. Y'all just cut.
I ain't really trying
Oh
to hear
my god.
because at the end of the day,
And he helped her with the monologue.
I got a friend that feels the same way I feel about that, like they do about my situation. And I don't fuck with them no more. But the point is like they feel that way and they feel that way. So
Well, she
it's
did
like,
SNL and she called Chris's boyfriend a gold digger.
yeah, I ain't even watched the monologue.
I only watched it this morning because someone cut it. I ain't watched the episode, but straight up called Chris's boyfriend
Would
a gold digger.
you rate the monologue that Kanye West helped her with?
I don't know how. Well, he definitely helped her because
Of
the only
course.
thing she said about Kanye West was, "It's his personality. That's why I'm divorcing the man." But the whole joke about Kanye was accolades. I'm dating the best rapper. He's the richest black man. No.
Yeah.
So the only reason why I could have divorced him was his personality. I was like, Kanye wrote that one.
Yeah, Kanye.
Yeah. It made it that much funnier when she said it out loud. I said, that's what you got to say about your ex.
You might as well.
No, he stood in the middle of a stadium and said, being married to you was like... And that's what you say. But what do I give the monologue? I'll give it it's up there. It was a good one. And apparently the episode is legendary. Chris Rock popped out. They did a whole little bachelorette thing where like all these legends popped out. Blake Griffin was there for some reason.
Pete Davidson was trending on Twitter because of, I guess, he
kissed her or whatever.
Oh, okay.
But he was Aladdin and she was Jasmine.
Oh, okay. That's why. That's funny. Chuckle. They're cute, I
Disney
guess.
casted it better.
Of course. Of course. I'm not knocking it, though. Do what you do. Don't watch. Just watch my shoes.
Hallie, you know the twin, not twins, but are they twins? Hallie and the two girls that Beyonce co-signed. The one of them's Ariel.
Oh,
Hallie
Chloe.
and Chloe. One of them did a princess singing. I don't know what it was, but it was kind of legendary.
Really?
Yeah,
Man.
like she had like a whole little princess get up and stood in front of the castle with fireworks, and it was a live performance that I watched on YouTube, and it was kind of legendary. So those two girls are bringing pressure
For real?
on me.
I
It made me excited. It was the one that's playing Ariel. I'm like, oh, she really can hit those notes for a mermaid.
remember
if they do that.
I was with Daryl. We was I forget whose house. No, we was at we was kicking it, and we was at the homie house, and they were playing different music videos, and they played one of the ones for her or whatever. And I'm like, it was like it literally gave me nothing but Medusa vibes the whole time. I'm like,
Yeah, they're fine.
Craziness.
They're fine.
Craziness. I was like, oh wow, they really ain't playing. Like, I'm not surprised her and Megan ain't.
Mac Miller is dropping the same day as Young Thug.
You said wait, Mac Miller's dropping his
an album the same day as Young Thug on the 15th.
What is it? The re-release or a new album?
It's a new one. It's a post more.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm ready to tear up and.
I wonder what he's gonna do.
It's gonna be legendary.
Cause I know Circles was like really, that was really, really dope. And I know that they did that for a reason, cause they wanted to end that for right now, just on that note. But I know, like, cause someone had brought up a theory with Mac Miller in his albums. They were like, he always ties it about death.
Right.
Like, it's always like.
It was always about that.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
His later.
I say once you start getting to TV, what was it? The one album where it was TV's watching whatever, not the one with the album where he was naked, but the one before that.
Yeah.
That one is where I feel like he started.
For me, Good Am was on repeat.
Well, that was good too, but I'm saying that's after that though.
Yeah, it was after that.
But because right before that, it was Donald Trump, and it was like that, and it's something that happened between that and right before he did TV's that we got the Mac we got now.
Yeah.
Because he was still.
I think it was like love interest.
I don't know, bro. Because
that we didn't know about. He didn't put everything in the forefront.
I can agree to that maybe, or maybe it's something that was even deeper that like just was like a crazy like something with like that happened.
All I know is they're going to do him better than they did Pop Smoke.
Oh, they're gonna do him 100% greater.
They did Pop Smoke wrong.
Oh yeah.
How they rushed that.
Oh yeah.
50, you should be ashamed.
50 ain't ashamed, but he should be.
About that one. Because 50's doing work. He's doing work, but for that, he did Pop Smoke pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, if you can make us all these good shows, he could definitely make.
I hope Lil Bibby does Juice WRLD right. He's holding on to his projects.
I think he gonna do it right. I think he'll do it right.
Bibby is a real one, certified.
I'm holding on to somebody's projects now, and I haven't even did nothing to him because I'm just holding on to him for him, like just holding on to him. So I mean, it's one of the it's definitely R.I.P. But this is one of the things like you gotta know you gotta just know what you're going for and remember what they were going for.
On that, people don't really know, but me and this man have like known each other for a long time, and we've experienced some loss this year. Y'all don't really know that as the audience, but this year has been a coaster.
Yeah, it's been a coaster, and it's
without
still
getting
going.
into like the personal deeds, but
it's still going.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. to the. Which we haven't done. Honorable mention. R.I.P. to the people that were with us.
Yeah, definitely 100%. They all deserve.
They were there with that.
They all deserve their mentions because at the end of the day, a lot of them people were pivotal people.
Literally.
That were lost. You know, so.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, we always miss
Dune is about to drop. Moving on.
Nah, you good.
Dune the movie.
I'm gonna watch it.
Are you gonna go to the theater for it? Because Batista said, is it Batista? Yes, Batista. He said to go see it in the theater because that's how it's meant to see. Because it's a masterpiece.
And I probably might go see it whenever I know it's a day it ain't hella.
It's on
people.
HBO though.
I mean, I'm probably more likely to watch on HBO too, but I mean, if I go to a theater, I'm gonna go to a day where it's literally nobody there.
Right, like in the morning on an off day.
Anything that look, I'm gonna just say this: anything on HBO, I'm watching automatically because I got that.
Matrix is on HBO, and I'm going to the theater. I'm not watching it on HBO. I'm not watching it at home.
I mean, I'm gonna watch it at the crib after that one I kind of do want to see in the theater just because like I know my parents when it came out they watched it in the theater and
watched it in theater
and they enjoyed it. I ain't get to watch it in the theater, so that's why I'm just like I want to watch I want to watch. I think I do want to watch that one in theater, just because that's one I haven't got to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm trying to see what they finna do with old Keanu.
How do you watch Game of Thrones?
I watch all of them. Yes.
House of Targaryen's trailer dropped.
What?
On me, HBO was doing work for 2022.
Yeah, they really putting out some.
Yeah, House of Targaryens is a real thing. That was not a lie. And I guess Amazon's Middle Earth is coming.
Amazon?
Yeah,
They doing
Amazon
Middle
Prime
Earth?
has a. Yeah, they're dropping like $40 million an episode
What?
on this Lord of the Rings show. I read a whole article about it on IMDb.
For real?
Yeah, and an obscene amount of money on each episode for the Lord of the Rings show. They're going heavy, and they got the original score. The dude that did the original music for the movie, he's coming back to do the show.
Really?
So, oh yeah. So the budget's crazy. Mm-hmm.
They really doing that?
They're actually doing it. Mm-hmm. Amazon got that hit.
Mm.
And it's going to be about the 5 rings that were forged and destroyed, and the wars that we get to see leading up to the war.
Oh, see, I
So we
would
get
like
to see the
that.
War of the Rings.
Well, because I sat there and watched all of them.
Yeah,
even
man, elves,
Yeah.
dwarves. We get to see every kingdom in its prime before the Dark Lord fucked everything up.
So okay. So on another note, jumping into stuff.
Run it.
Far Cry 6.
Yes.
That game had just came out.
Is it good?
I'm guessing.
Reviews?
Yeah. From what I heard, it's pretty decent. That's not really what the attention is on. It's more about PETA and how they're aggravated that
They kill animals.
Yeah, they got.
They come after every game.
Listen, they got cockfighting, mini game.
They
Yeah,
did
got
in
a
the last
cockfighting
one.
mini game. It wasn't cockfighting though. It was like
Oh,
something.
you get to play as a chicken?
Yeah, I think it's like legit. Like when it says turning blood cockfighting into a Mortal Kombat style video game match is a far cry from real innovation.
A man named Meek Mill once said,
that's
I got
what
furs on furs. I'm probably beefing with PETA.
Probably that because Peter just got on them about that, and I'm just like, why y'all tripping on?
But
virtual?
isn't PETA like taboo with their tactics? I don't really know much about PETA.
I've heard
I don't
that.
really know anything.
All I know is them niggas be talking shit, but they got dirty hands too.
Right, they be beating people ass on the low.
That
Like it's like an animal mafia.
Like pretty much that is either that and something else. It's something else they would be doing with the animals. I can't remember all the way. Like it's like ethical, but it's just the right amount of ethical type shit. Like I don't know how to put it. It's something I read. I gotta look into it. But them niggas can play like they safe. But this shit remind me of Tiger King. All y'all niggas guilty.
No, only Carol Baskin is guilty, bro.
No, them other niggas.
Joe Exotic is
that
walking.
Oh, that nigga coolin'. I like that nigga. I don't know why they threw him
Number
in.
2 is coming.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I don't know why they threw him in. They should do the other dude. That's the point I was trying to make. They should do the other dude in there from
Leave
the wildlife.
the tiger people
No,
alone.
I'm talking about the one nigga that had the elephants in the wildlife, and he had all them interns that were like wives, nigga, that were slaves. That nigga got to go.
They can leave, bro.
Hey, that nigga got to
They
go.
can leave, man.
Hey, them bitches can't leave. Hey, you don't know what they doing.
You're right.
These bitches can't leave, man. These bitches can't leave.
I'm trying to figure out who you talking about. Which one?
The one
Because I
dude who
watched
got
it.
the ponytail, bruh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
he got to go.
He got to go, big fella.
I etched him out my memory.
I didn't. I remember the whole thing. Fuck that. That nigga got to go.
So does Carol Baskin, bro.
Bro, she at the top of the list. This is like minigame. This is like
That bitch.
This is like Scott Pilgrim.
That bitch.
It's
Carol
like Scott
Baskin.
Pilgrim. We got to kill all the different mini bosses to get to the main nigga.
Yeah, Carol.
Carol, the main one.
So it's only two villains there.
I forget. It's like I know it was like 2 other people in there that did like wild.
Joe Exotic boyfriend got to go for snitching.
Yeah, that nigga got.
Yeah, he's saying like a canary.
Yeah, and if he gonna stay with him, he got to break his legs.
You're healed up in 6 weeks.
I'm excited for the Nintendo Switch owners. Kingdom Hearts and also Grand Theft Auto are all like the Grand Theft Auto trilogy on the Nintendo Switch, which is also coming out on all other consoles like PC, Xbox, PlayStation. It's gonna come out for everything. But I'm excited because I'm gonna be playing the fuck out of that. And especially Kingdom Hearts because I love Kingdom Hearts and I don't care who you are.
And you got the Nick game coming with Cat Dog and all the characters.
Okay, I have an issue because I want to get that, and they just put Sora. That's the last character in.
Oh, it was
Smash.
Sora?
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm gonna probably buy that nigga. Cause I got Sephiroth. I bought Sephiroth when he came out.
Right.
Bro, that nigga, his blade, when that nigga swing that bitch, whoosh, that nigga hit you from like literally.
Well, I'm looking for a PS5. The
I-
bat signal's out. If
I
anyone has a
want-
PS5, please.
I want a PS5 too, but the thing is
He bullying.
No,
He don't want to pay over. I'm paying over.
Yeah, I don't want to, but it's because it's easier to find an Xbox. It's easier to find the newest Xbox that's out right now at any store opposed to a PlayStation.
Who has the better games?
Really both. Really both, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna play Halo. You tripping? You tripping? I want to play Halo, and then they got a couple other joints that's coming out. But PlayStation has some.
Bro, Halo died after the Forerunners.
Nah, but listen, PlayStation 4. I'm gonna say this: Sony always has hitters, and no matter what, I'm gonna play them hitters because there's just some games I've already started that I gotta finish the sequels on, like for sure. But Xbox, bro, they got some hits. They got some hits on there that I just love, and it's easier to find it. So I know I'm gonna probably find that before the 5.
I'm excited about
for sure
the Injustice movie coming out. The animated universe is doing Injustice.
They finna murk that bitch.
They finna kill the joke.
Bruh, that little scene in the trailer was just enough. That's all I needed.
Chest.
They could have just
really
showed us
showed
that.
it.
They could have just showed us that and
And then cut it, and then be like, coming soon. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I would have lost my shit right there. Yeah, they ain't even need all
Just
that.
like every single time. Oh, DC Fandom is coming up next weekend.
Oh my fucking.
We get to see new Batman trailer.
Speaking of Halloween, they putting fucking Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead in Fortnite. I don't understand how that game's still alive.
They should, bro. Rick is the real one.
I'm not saying
gonna
Fortnite
hate.
is
I'm not
not.
gonna hate.
You gotta have just a hot.
Kids love Fortnite, and the people that got good are making a lot of money off it.
Nah, that game goofy.
Bro, every kid in my class
Don't get me wrong. I
watches
used to play
Fortnite.
it. I used to play the crap out of it. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Like I used to play it, but it's
Better
just
than Warzone.
the thing that at Warzone's the shit though. I like Warzone. I just like the fact of because you just like legit shooting guns. But the fact of with Fortnite, if you like to do puzzles and Rubik's cubes and all that extra stuff, this game is literally like low key for you because you be building stuff. You have to build something to say.
You gotta build quick.
Which I know how to do that, which is cool. But to me, I don't want to do that every time I get into a fight. And every dude is gonna do that.
Yeah, he building 80 stories on your head.
Yeah, and you better be able to build at least 3 at the same speed that he's building 5 because you're not gonna make it.
He's
ASAP.
gonna die. He's gonna hop right on top of you.
Yeah, and motherfuckers doing it now where they quick open. They're like breaking your thing down,
Fucking ninja.
bro. They're landing down on you, breaking your little box, and then they'll throw up a box on yours, and then quick open it, and then shoot you through it.
Random ass segue.
Crazy.
On TikTok, like there's this page that has these true random stories. One of them popped up where somewhere in the world we had some soldiers ducked out, right?
Mm-hmm.
These motherfuckers are saying that a dude in a ninja costume with 2 swords popped up, cut 3 of them up to the point where they had to go get some serious stitching, and then disappeared.
What?
I have yet to Google it, but that popped up. And they were like, this is a real story. And most of the stories on this page are real. I Googled them.
Wow.
So I'm like, I saw that today. So I'm like, I gotta go home and like see if they ran into a real trained ninja in today's world.
Bruh.
Like modern soldiers trying to shoot somebody.
Well, okay, so.
And there was more detail to the story that was paraphrased as hell, but bottom line.
I found a page that's like that.
Yeah, bottom line, a ninja popped up and fucked some
cut them
soldiers
niggas up.
Yeah,
bro. That shit. One thing is he just come up.
You know how terrifying that would be? If you're there and you're seeing the homie get cut, I'm running, bro. I'm bringing rank.
He said, "I'm running." Oh my god.
I'm running, bro. AWOL Nation.
AWOL, bro. That's fucked. That's fucked, bro.
Bro, a ninja in today's world, not running from our guns. He got 3 of the homies in front of me. She's a runner. She's a track star. Boy, cue my music.
I mean, you're not lying.
Right.
I mean, you're not lying.
If you're really there and you watching that.
But at the same time, I'm not finna just be, hey, nigga, run. Not that word, like, you just finna run. I'm like, tell you, like, leave, run. Do something, like, especially if they not attacking you. We just seeing this shit. Like,
man.
I ain't finna just book it.
What's the best ninja video game?
Ninja Gaiden.
I was going to say that, too.
Because I really like that.
1, 2, and 3 were great.
Yeah, that one was hard. Like, I fucked with Ninja Gaiden.
That was like PS4 days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that shit was tough.
Hours on that. It was actually a hard game. And violent as hell.
Yeah, they weren't fucking with that. Because that shit got a whole bunch of stuff that, like, It still got. I think that was one of them that got on the news too, didn't it?
I saw you posted that GTA is getting a revamp, including the San Andreas and Vice City.
Yeah, that's what I was
for
talking
PS5.
about. Yeah, that's for all of them.
All of them, even New York.
Yeah, I'm talking about all. Yeah, well, no, I just know it's Vice City, Grand Theft Auto 3. And
Why
San
does New York
Andreas.
get left out? Why does the 360 game get left out?
I don't know.
It was good.
Yeah,
It was one of the better ones. I don't get why it gets left.
Everybody always argues and says Grand Theft Auto 4 is better than Grand Theft Auto 5. And that's the one you talking about is Grand Theft Auto 4.
Yeah, I'm talking about 4. I don't know if I would say it's better. That's a stretch.
Yeah, a lot of people always
I would argue and say it's better than Vice City. I won't put it over San Andreas. That's my personal favorite.
San Andreas is amazing.
Right. San Andreas is over 5 for me.
Yeah, San Andreas can
biasly.
San Andreas can never do wrong, bro.
Facts.
It really can never do wrong, bro. It can never do wrong. Ooh, Squid Game has a loadout challenge that's taken over on TikTok.
What does that mean?
So so in Warzone you have to make a loadout for your guns, and they have obviously a wide array of different guns, like MP5. They have they have all kinds. They even put the Galil. Remember the Galil from the old Call of Duty?
Yeah.
They put that shit in there.
We're not gonna spoil Squid Game, by the way.
I'm not gonna spoil it, but they put, I guess, the MP5 that's in Squid Game, they put that in Warzone. They made it to where you can remake it.
They're making a lot of money, that creator. And it took him 5 years. He got rejected by a lot of companies.
To make that show?
Yeah.
Well, you know what's so crazy about that? Like, you got one thing big about TikTok loves that shit. TikTok loves Squid Game. Like, dude, there's people sitting there saying, well, Squid Game should put this as a game.
TikTok is pretty dope. And I know a lot of dudes like to show, you never be on TikTok. No, it's a lot of information on the damn app
if you just suck it up, it's fine but black.
And there's plenty of booty on that motherfucker shaking.
Yeah, if you're looking for it, you'll find it. I'm not even gonna lie. Even when you're not looking for it, and
it's gonna pop up.
It's gonna pop up on you.
Just don't hard it.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, though, besides the booty aspect, this Negro speaking about the level of information that you do find on TikTok is ridiculous. Especially if you already are just looking up shit. You know what I mean? Because that's a Chinese app. Let's be real.
Yeah, there's things that YouTube censors that's on TikTok.
Remember that ban earlier? Not ban, but when everything went out, but TikTok. Twitter, what was it?
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah.
People kind of literally went weird. I didn't know people actually had an issue with that, like legitimately.
Oh, they motherfuckers.
People really wigged out over it
because they was like, "Oh my God, this is dead."
So people are that attached to just seeing what's happening.
It's over
instead of
it's over with.
Just Googling what's happening.
I just thought my phone was broken.
Same.
I thought my phone was broken.
I just stopped looking at the app. I was like, well.
Yeah, I just put my phone down. I was just like, fuck it. Well, I put them hoes on the charger and left it alone, and then I came back and
we were
at
work anyways. It was like, now it's on.
Well, even when I got off, that shit was. Well, I guess so. It was.
It popped on around like 4 our time.
Yeah,
Central.
but I even then I still wasn't even tripping about it that day because it was already just. I thought it was my phone. Like,
I mean, I scroll, but I don't scroll a lot. I spend most of my time on TikTok and Twitter.
I don't mind scrolling, but my thing is when it went out, it wasn't like that was the end of the world though.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I wasn't like hyperventilating and having a meltdown over it.
I think people gonna freak out because they ain't gonna be able to know if the news is like if it's really happening, like if something catastrophic happened. You know what I mean? They gonna be able
Russia recently locked down on Facebook. They can't have any anti-government stuff or.
Yeah.
In fact, people are getting. I've seen screenshots of warnings because of Russia and Facebook saying we can't put that on there in this region because.
Yep. Crackdown.
Yeah. Censorship is here, y'all.
Oh yeah, that 6 hour. I think Twitter might last being one of the few places where you can freely say stuff just because they.
Jack Dorsey's a goon.
Yeah, I think.
At the end of the day.
I don't think Twitter was the one that was. I think Twitter and TikTok was only two that was really for up. But either way, Twitter I know for a fact is gonna be a free Wild Wild West for a while because it's already.
And shout out to Jack because he's a St. Louis man.
Yeah, and that's the crazy part. I just found that out recently.
Really?
Like just found it out.
Oh yeah, he still has a yearly thing here. It's tight.
That's dope. Shout out Jack. Mm-hmm. That's what's up.
Yeah, Jack is a St. Louis man.
Oh yeah.
He did it.
I'm proud of him.
Same, bro.
It's dope that
St. Louis, we got people here, man. We got people that are going to be in history books. Born and raised in the city. Here now too, still walking these streets.
So there's a study saying on COVID-19 that vaccines cause heart inflammation that was hyped up by anti-vaxxers.
And people are taking a booster now.
Yeah,
I've been seeing the booster is a whole little sticker that's on Instagram.
really.
Yeah, shit's fucked up.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm not going to spew my anti or non-anti views on the cast today.
He said, I'm not going to do it. I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
I mean,
we're at the point now where it just really don't matter. You know, you just aren't.
I do like the comments on a lot of people do make is if like why do jobs in other places make you to take something whenever it is should automatically just be a choice of it shouldn't be or
because it's deeper than rap.
And you know that's what it is, or even having to show that I have gotten, you know what I mean, like. It's just one of them things because, you know, we don't ask for, well, certain places obviously ask if you gotten whatever. But
right.
It's not like a wide public spread thing where this is eventually going to grow to
right.
be. And it's just funny that a lot of people don't see that slow progression. It's like we were saying that one day, it's like a frog in cold water and you just slowly turn it up and it's just slowly getting hotter until the point of boom, explode.
I don't know, man. So, it's in God's hands at this point.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. I just think it's funny that people want to be like, but I'm like, well, what's the if that person didn't choose that, then let them.
I'm just racing towards 34-11.
Just let them. If they ain't want to do it, just don't let them do it.
Don't let them do it, man.
It's okay. It's not.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's a big IDK for me.
I'm like, it's not that deep. It's okay.
It's not.
It's all right.
It is.
I'm always be like, nah,
it
bro.
Is
nah,
deep.
bro.
It is that deep.
Right. They're like, nah, bro.
Quick. You like my metal scream?
They say, quick. So there is a 16-year-old Targanerod trapped in a once-in-a-generation find. So it's some weird-ass looking... I don't even know what a tardigrade.
Oh, it's like a
tardigrade.
It's a isn't what?
This is in a fossil. It's in a fossil.
Right.
It's like it's I'm like I can't even explain it.
It's a germ, dude.
Yeah, they said it's a once in a lifetime.
It's big enough to see without a microscope. That's what you're telling me?
Nah, I think they used the microscope.
Oh, okay.
To see it, but it was like a once in a generation find. I'm guessing. I don't know. Like it intrigued me only just because of the fact of like it's like
they're finding stuff in the ice that we probably shouldn't even thaw out.
Yeah, all this shit supposedly like thought out, so they just finding random ass shit, and I'm just like, y'all niggas.
Let's see what's going on.
Y'all niggas gonna stumble on some shit. Like I saw some shit on TikTok. This one ground was moving, and it looked like an alien type thing. And the dude poked it, and he said his hand like had this substance on it. And
I would have dipped. I'm not poking shit,
bruh. Oh me, I'm not. I see that shit. I'm
not gonna front. If I ever turn on the TV and there's like a legitimate like science scenario going on the news.
Well,
I'm probably going to be Meryl in the closet with a foil hat, bro.
Hey, I'm not. Well, we've been getting contacts of these certain sounds. It's been happening 7 times for like 16. It's been happening 7 times in a row for like 16 days in a row. It's this weird pattern, bro.
What if they come off the ship looking for us?
I think they.
Looking like us.
I don't know. I think they communicate to us because this recently happened.
What if they look like us?
I don't.
And what if it's just a generation of people that left Earth before we were?
Well, there were some of them already that are named that look like us. There's multiple versions,
like the Anunnakis,
even higher than them.
Wow.
We're not higher, but different version, like a different version from them. Like I can't remember the name off rip, but there's like ones that look just like us. Then there's one that's like semi-alien looking-ish that look like us. Then there's ones that obviously look like the niggas from E.T.
What do you think the government's trying to hide more, UFOs or their own military secrets?
I think they're trying to hide the fact that we have space relations and we be doing stuff.
Like talking to other people already. And
then having and trying to slowly build to that. Because you notice they already trying to go to a moneyless society by
do you think there's more than one space station out there that we know about?
I think there's already
that we've
space
built that we
stations.
just don't tell people about?
I think there's already space stations, and I think we can't go back to the moon. And I think them updating the moon
Why
is
can't we go back to the moon?
because I think we did some fucked up shit to them, and we crossed the line with
And there
them.
was someone up there.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and that shit that they shot it for The Shining was some bullshit because what really happened was some fuck shit that they could that they. My whole
We
thing.
probably snatched one of them. Let's be real.
My whole theory is well, the reason why we got the guy who shot The Shining, and why that whole thing, why they say he shot it is because I think that they're covering up the fact that the real mission of what they did on the other side of the moon was fucking catastrophic, like really, really,
They
really
went
fucking
over
bad,
there.
to the point where we can't go back there like that. It's like
We have not been back.
It's like going. It's like that one when they say on that one island of people, they be like, oh, you can't go there because
The
they're
pygmies.
yeah, and they'll eat you. They're savages. That's what I think the aliens on. I think they're like, you come back here, we fucking eat. We fucking y'all up for real.
That's why I think
don't
everyone
play.
should watch The Green Inferno by Eli Roth.
I truly believe we fucked it up. I feel like we boofed it when it
I
came
hope
to
not,
it.
because
I
we
think
should
so.
go back. We should go back.
You know why? Because we trying to deny what we don't want to accept is the truth. Like, what if they were trying to tell us like this is what we are the ones who did this for you?
We need
and
a
set
we
you
need
up.
a badass group of people that's not me to literally just get what it takes and storm Antarctica and go see what's there for ourselves.
Bruh, that whole thing with Antarctica is just like that whole thing.
It's
I did
scary.
so much. To me, I feel like it's only scary because all the nations unite on it at once.
That's what's scary about it. It's the one thing that everyone's trying to hide.
It's the one thing that every nation agrees on.
Mm-hmm.
Every nation, even with us in the middle of all this shit and all the side things and side bullshit, you bring up Antarctica, everybody goes.
I wonder what's there.
Nope.
I do. I don't know what's there. I don't have
You-
it. I wonder what's there.
I don't have no for real. I have only like
I have no proof. I just know
I have
conspiracies.
Yeah, I have conspiracy, speculation, and ideas.
Yeah,
and
there's no
realistically,
proof.
I'm gonna just put it like this: what I think is over there is what will really answer
The hole to the horse people. No, I'm joking.
I think
It could be that.
it's either it takes you somewhere else or there's other stuff over there that
Mm.
answer questions to life itself.
I saw something about hikers coming up missing in Yellowstone. Randomly, no trace.
No trace, right?
No trace.
And people be like, "There's no such thing as portals or UFO, bro." I'm
Or
telling you,
people under us.
bro. I think
I hope. Hey, let me say, I hope there's not.
I think they was trying to show that Godzilla stuff because there's a whole thing where
The Godzilla shit was trippy.
Yeah, I
when
think
they
they
went through the center of the earth.
Yeah, I think they're trying to show you that because at the end of the day, there's layers. There's a concept that the Earth has layers, and it's not flat, but there's layers. So each part of the Earth, like we're on one part, and then there's another part that's under the Earth, which is fucking insane. Which would be the part that they went for Godzilla, and then there's another layer or another part that takes you to another part.
The
That's in
older I
Earth.
get, the whole
Like,
concept of
that
like
is crazy.
The older I get, the whole concept of like existence and the whole, I guess, reality of it just doesn't make sense to me.
I just don't like the fact that there's so many different things that's placed in front of you, and regardless of what they say about the level of authenticity, if it's real or fake or not,
Right.
it's just the fact of it's there.
Well, it's little shit like
and that's what we're given. And then what's even more worse is that when you do dig, and you dig hard enough, and I mean really hard, not just like when you say like, "Oh, I dug for," I'm talking about really fucking dig. You find some fucked up shit.
you do.
And what's even more worse is like,
And that's when I come to the thing
That's
of
what
like
I
little
mean.
shit fucking me up. Like when I read, man, the sun's up there, but space is dark.
bam. But the fact is, look, the scientific point is that they will prove to you and say is that the sun is hot enough to reflect its rays to reach to the earth and so on and so forth, even though.
But that's a man that came up with that, just like we're thinking.
Exactly.
And that's what like the older I get, that's where I keep on going back.
My thing is we got these telescopes, all these different things to measure as far. So it means to tell me that there is somebody who is offering us technology to be able to see as far as we're able to see, because we as humans only can go so far. I mean, don't get me wrong.
The pyramids were built.
Well, yeah, but that wasn't by us. That wasn't by human beings.
I was waiting for that.
That wasn't by human beings. That was not by.
Couldn't
human-
have been.
It was no. I'm gonna say you this: human beings.
Scientists still don't know how.
I will say this. I'm gonna say human beings probably help, but it's not the ones that we
It's not
think
the
of.
ones we think.
No. And on top of that, it's
There are
bro. Those are beacons. Look, the
civil,
pyramids.
there are people that we don't know about that
But-
were here before
but
Adam and Eve.
Bro, them pyramids are beacons. The Bermuda Triangle is a fucking pyramid. That shit just covered up in water.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Like the Bermuda Triangle, like I've always
They
had
said they found a pyramid under Antarctica in the ice.
That's what
Huge.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They're beacons all
So
over.
who made them and why?
The stone. You know the Stonehenge? People ask the question about Stonehenge.
Well, speaking of that, do you remember that metal thing that kept on popping up places?
The monolith.
What the fuck happened to that?
Nigga, that was a whole thing. Okay. So
it would pop up in a different place in the world every day.
Yeah, bro.
Someone has great marketing skills. What company was that?
I don't know if it was a company, bro. I don't know if it was a company, bro. I don't know. Cause I want to believe it, and at first I was like, man, who's paying to do that?
Yeah, I was like, who's moving this?
I don't know,
quick?
bro. Nah, bro. I don't know.
And it was like in places where there were no roads and shit.
And
it's not an easy drop off.
No, it's like very, very random specific spots.
Like hiking areas and stuff.
I don't know, bro.
It weirded me out. I was actually kind of like uncomfortable about it for a minute.
Well, because
I was tracking.
They've already been, like I said, they've been trying to contact us, and this is with NSA and some other shit. And they were saying that they're trying to contact us, and they've been doing it in this weird rhythm for like I don't know how many days straight.
Facts.
And then, not to mention, they already check for rhythms and stuff that comes from space, anyways. But this is a specific.
It's a whole different thing.
And then we've been already seeing UFOs and more lately, and that they've been covering up. Like on TikTok, that's why I love, bro. You be seeing a shit ton of them, and that shit be in like real time. Like it must be there. Oh, that's Photoshop. I'm like, bruh.
Nah, they ain't Photoshop.
Bro, listen, TikTok allows you to upload.
You heard what Dave Chappelle said? What the fuck is going on? He said he had time to dig in.
Bro, I'm gonna just say, well, yeah, but I'm gonna just say this. I can pull my phone out and boom, bada bam, I'm recording when I'm recording. And I'm uploading it to them right there.
Until the Men in Black pop up and go,
Man, people gonna be upset when they find out that the Earth is a marble, that the Earth is inside of it. The observable universe and everything that contains us is in a marble.
Or they're going to be more upset.
And aliens are playing fucking marbles with it and flicking us. And
they're going to be more upset when they find out that this whole thing is just a sim game. Man. Well, you got after you die, and then they be like, "All right, okay, man, you just respawn."
But then I'm gonna play like you did, devil's advocate. Okay, like the one guy, there's a brother. He died and came back and said he saw hell.
Cap.
No, he described it in great detail. He described.
Was it hard?
Oh, he was like, it was horrible.
Cap.
I'm just saying what. Look, and there's been other people who've confirmed these stories, and only time I'm gonna say this is.
And people got the same story.
I drowned.
Around it?
Okay, peep this. Okay, to add to it, and you're going to be like, what? Okay, so when I drowned, and when I lived in the apartments that I lived in, I drowned in the pool there. Okay, before I was where I was at in them apartments. I drowned in that pool when I was younger. So, like, but the lady, this black lady saved me. And the crazy part was she had 2 broken legs. Jumped in the pool, saved me, bro. It was like, I think it was like a 10-foot pool maybe. And I thought I could swim because the lady who I thought taught me right, she didn't, bro. I jumped in that shit, got fucking shocked. Long story short, I died, though, right? Like, straight up, I died because it was a minute. Ambulance come, everything. The part I remember the most is something being told to me to tell me it's not my time. But it was in a way that was said to me that I've never heard it before. So I was like, what the fuck? But I never ever chunked it up to being like, oh, that was God. Because it never addressed itself as that. Or even as if it was a demon or not. It just said, it's not, this ain't, in the words pretty much saying, this ain't your time. And then like, next thing you know, 2 seconds come by, all I'm seeing is light flickering in. And the lady's like pumping me. And then she has her mouth, like her face on my mouth, and she's bringing me back. And then boom, bada bam, I'm here. All I'm gonna say is I'm not knocking that brother's story, but at the same time, I'm not also saying that you can't have that. Because it is weird when you're told something like that.
Oh no, that's a big IDK again.
But listen, that's after death. And that's what but I remember that though, and that's what's weird though.
But all we know consciously is this, so that's why I'm like cap.
But it's like I remember that though.
Right.
Why do I remember that? That's weird.
You remember dreams.
That's different though. Dreams and death. They say dreams and death are the same thing, but I'm gonna tell you, death, that right there, what I experienced, that nah, nigga, that was something completely different.
I don't know.
Death ain't nothing to play with. I'm just saying on that aspect, because that's one. I have other like near.
You want to experience it?
I'm just saying, bro. I'm not, but at the same time though, it's the way he described it that also got me too. When he started describing hell and stuff, that was like also really crazy because I was like, damn, dude, this is like really, really like deep in intel like of You look it up sometime, but dude was really going in grave detail about it and stuff. And I don't know. I chunked it up as like, everybody leads it on a different way, but
Shit bugged out.
yeah, I don't know. There's other times I've been in situations where it was like life or death, and I'm like I'm almost to that point of, and I didn't have that experience, but I did have the experience to be told that it's not my time. It comes to you in different ways.
Right.
I supposedly think that I talked to an angel when I was in Cali one time. But I don't. But at the same time, I ain't never ever seen this dude. I looked him up. I know this dude name. He nowhere to
He
be
ain't
found.
no angel.
No, ever.
He's just a human.
That's what I'm saying. But like the way he was talking, the way what we were talking about that time with this specific person, it was like, it felt like some like next worldly
That's
shit.
funny.
I mean, you have experiences in your life where they transcend past the point of where you feel like, okay, I'm still in reality, obviously, but this is something way beyond me, even. And you know what I mean? Like, and it ain't got to be on the point of like no spooky shit or no religion shit. It's just, it be moments like that. Mm-hmm. It's just the institution behind that and capitalizing on them moments and trying, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's amazing to have the moments where it's like, it's beyond life and it's past that realm of reality. It's amazing, but when you capitalize on that and then you try to like police the good to it, so it just makes it like,
oh yeah, I get what you're saying.
It don't make it nothing. It just makes it ass. Because at the end of the day, all I get is the fact that you want me. I have to be a good boy, and if I'm always a good boy, then I'll be fine. But what happens when I have a bad day and I wake up not feeling like a good boy?
Right.
Or that female don't feel like a good, you know what I mean? So on and so forth. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I just feel like at the end of the day, like we were saying, like the best thing to do is just experience life. Fuck putting the emphasis of a religion or a faith behind it. If you got faith in yourself, that's all you need. That's all you already got. If you got faith in yourself, you already are like what they would quote unquote call a Christian or whatever. Because that's all you have to start there. You have to start with faith in yourself.
You can worry about heaven and hell when you get there, man.
Exactly. Kendrick said it best himself.
Either way, you're going to adapt if there is some type of consciousness you're going to have to adapt.
we have heaven and hell on earth constantly.
Exactly. That's why I'm like Cap.
Constantly.
There's people living in a flame right now
daily. You don't think me seeing someone I love that I've grown up with die ain't hell?
Exactly.
That's hell. And then the fact of I got to go and then go around somebody who's like, if you just help my institution, it'll make you feel better.
People just
like, come on, bro, that ain't helping me, man.
Some people need that though. I get it. I get both sides because some people need that.
True.
But when it's forced, that's some other type of shit. But some people need that type of watch.
My thing is, it's the replacement.
They need a watcher over here, bro.
Hey, and that's
they
fine.
They need a watcher or a figment of a watcher to feel like at ease as we down here being whatever. And then there's people like me that don't need a watcher, bro.
But see, that's the thing. I don't feel like that's the thing. Why do you feel like you need one? That's the issue.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but that's their prerogative, though.
And even if it is one, let that man watch.
Exactly. Because that's all he doing anyway.
Look, I'm gonna tell you this. What if it done showed y'all a lot? And I'm not gonna talk about it on no Marvel show. I'm just saying on the fact of he watched people die. Mm-hmm. He held all these stories.
If he does have our logic and we're made in such Watcher's image and whatnot, then he sat up there and watched all this shit go down. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, at the end of the day, man, we can worry about that when we standing in front of that Jits jumbo screen.
And he like, do
you remember you did this?
Nigga, no. Why the hell?
Nope, I'm fessing up. Yeah, I beat them Chiefs.
Yeah, of course, probably you gonna confess up. But my thing, I'll be like, man, so you just sat here and watch this. I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be like, pause all this. We can get to that. So look, let me ask you this. So you meant to sit here. You was gonna watch all of this.
And as you say that, he gonna go.
That's all I needed to know. as I fucking hear.
I'm not conversating with him.
That's all I needed to know. Yeah.
Or some Ralphie stuff down the slide.
Oh God. I'm not even tripping. Like I wouldn't even trip.
I said that Jits jumbo scream.
Hell yeah. Because that's what we're gonna be in front of.
We all gonna have a reckoning.
All right, man. As we wrap up, you got any ending remarks?
I want to shout out the Loco Radio STL.
Always shout out Locos.
On a personal note, Kyle and Key, shout out.
Yeah, always.
OTE Taco King. If you don't follow him on Instagram or TikTok, you're missing out.
Facts.
The content is hilarious. Hilarious, and it's consistent. So if you ain't following OTE Taco King, you square.
Very.
L7 Weenie.
Are you Loco? My dudes. Are you Loco? You know?
I'm Loco.
Facts.
But yeah, new seasons coming, man.
Yeah,
new
man.
seasons.
New
music.
For sure.
This Friday, pop out.
Oh yeah, the show.
It's on Broadway. We're gonna on our socials. We're gonna post the address. It doesn't have a name. No, what's the venue's name?
It's Under the Radar. I know.
Yeah, Under the Radar. We're performing that.
I'm gonna have the poster in the video. So it's somewhere in the video. Probably obviously in this part.
Right.
But I would definitely have the video, the picture of it, so that way you guys can come and
pop out.
Yeah,
have a drink with us.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Smoke some green with us.
Yeah, man, we finna turn up. There's gonna be other great, amazing acts. I believe Paul is also going to be
on the
performing. 15th. Kenny Moses himself also is gonna be performing. That's gonna be a treat too.
Yeah.
So
pop out
for sure. And as always, I am your hostess with the motherfucking mostest, your boy Q. This is my other host, as always. That's Key for the motherfucking culture. And this is the Snowball Effect, where the small, minute ideas turn into them colossal conversations.
Peace.
Swish.
Peace and love, y'all.
So peace and love. We got to pay some bills. Hey.
Yeah.